Hello everyone. I hope you all are fine. So let's see in today's lecture, I'm going to discuss about the Cartesian system. Okay, so it's very important. So let's see. In a Cartesian system, you must have a knowledge about the quadrant, what is origin. Okay, so let's see. Let's suppose if I have one vertical line and one horizontal line. So like this horizontal line is our x-axis, okay? This is our x-axis and this part, the left hand side part is our x dash. Like like if this intersection point we are assuming it as origin, okay? So the right hand side we will represent the positive values and on the left hand side we will represent the negative values. Same as above the horizon, we will represent a positive value and below the horizon we will represent the negative values of y. Okay, I hope this part is clear. Now let's see. The question can come like, what is the coordinate of origin? Okay, so first of all, before telling this origin part, like what are the coordinates? First of all, you have an idea like how we can represent the coordinate. Okay, so whenever you will represent the coordinate, you have to represent it in the form of x comma y. Okay, whenever you will represent a coordinate, so you will represent it in the form of x comma y. Clear? So now you can see this point is the intersection point here. So like the origin coordinate it would be 0 comma 0. Okay, and then after that we can see like the quadrant part. You can see ki like this graph it has divided this whole plane into a four quadrant. Okay, four parts. So this is our first quadrant, this one is our second quadrant, this one is our third quadrant, and this one is our fourth quadrant. Clear? Now let's see everyone what happened in this part. Ki like in the first quadrant, now as I told you, like this part is the positive value. Okay, and on the left hand side, this is negative value. Same as this is our positive value, and this one is our negative value. So if like the question it can come ki okay these are the coordinate, now tell us ki it's in which quadrant. So we have to identify okay is this in first quadrant, second quadrant, third or fourth. Okay, so for it now let's see if I'll talk about, okay, so let me erase this first. Okay, it's okay, so now let's see if I'll talk about this part. So you all can see ki okay, this is our positive part and this one is also a positive part. So it means we have the x and y both are in positive. Okay, so if we will have a coordinate in the form of like both the values are in the positive form. Let's suppose if I take an example 3 comma 5. So both the values are in the positive part, right? So it means they will lie in a first quadrant. Okay, then let's see the second quadrant. In a second quadrant, we can see the x part is negative and the y part is positive. Now we all know like we will represent the coordinate in x comma y. So it means the x part is negative and the y part is positive. So second quadrant, in a second quadrant, we have a coordinate in the form of minus comma plus. Clear? Same as for the third part, we will have the coordinate in both the negative part, like x is also negative and y is also negative. And for the fourth part, now we have the x values in the positive part and the y values in the negative part. Okay, so that's why if the first value is positive and the second value is negative, so it will lie in the fourth quadrant. Clear? So now we can try some of the question for practice. Okay, let's suppose if I have a coordinate of minus 3 comma 4. So this coordinate it will lie in which quadrant? Can you please tell me? Okay. So let's see. Now we have the first point in the positive part and the second point is in the negative part. Now just assume yourself ki now just assume ki like this the first part is negative and the second part is sorry, first part is positive and the second part is negative. It will lie in the which part? We have seen in the fourth quadrant the x part is positive and but the y part is negative. So it will lie in the fourth quadrant. Clear? Okay, so same as if I'll have a coordinate in the form of minus 2 comma minus 1. Now we can see both the sign are in the negative part, right? So in which quadrant we have both the sign in the negative part? So it is in quadrant 3. We have seen like if we have we will have this part, so obviously x part is negative here and y part is negative, so that's why it will lie in the third quadrant. Clear? Same as one last question I'm giving here. Okay, minus 2 comma 5. Now it will lie in which part? Now, if we have the x is negative and the y is positive, so it will lie in the second quadrant. Clear? I hope this part is clear. Thank you so much, everyone.